Katsina resident traveling with truckload of weapons remanded in Ondo prison. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. Other suspects traveling in 2 other vehicles were said to have escaped arrest. Now the news in detail. No fewer than 18 suspected criminals from Katsina State are arrested in Ondo State with over 500 daggers and other weapons having arraigned and remanded at the Olokuta Correctional Center in Akure, the state capital. The Southwest security outfit Áþøñ had found over 500 knives and daggers concealed in a sack filled with tiger nuts inside the vehicle in which the suspects were traveling, and promptly arrested all the occupants of a vehicle. According to the Tribune, the trial of a suspect was confirmed on Saturday by the commander of the Áþøñ in the state, Adétúnjí Adélẹ́yẹ, noting that the Chief Magistrate's Court in Ondo ordered the remand of a suspect for allegedly being in possession of concealed dangerous weapons with an intent allegedly to conspire to perpetrate illegal act. He said the arrested suspect will soon appear in the court again. Other suspects traveling in 2 other vehicles were said to have escaped arrest. Sahara reporters have reported that the suspects claim to have taken off from Katsina State in 3 18-seater passenger buses before arriving in Ondo State and refusing to stop at checkpoints within the state. The Áþøñ bus had, after the arrest of the 18 suspects, said, "We got intelligence that a group of men were coming to invade the state, so we set out our monitoring devices." And at about 1:30 a.m. on Thursday, November 4th, 2021, we saw 3 Hummer buses that we had actually been training till they entered the state. They had a brief stop just before they entered the town, and our men tried to stop them, but the 3 buses escaped. So we had to radio all our control points and were able to bring the 3 buses to a stop at a point on Ondo Road by a combined team of the police and the civil defense. The buses attempted to overrun the security agents and sped off. The speed was so much that they hit all the barricades on the road. We found out that it was difficult pursuing them in order not to cause accidents. So we radioed at our station on Owena, and the security men there blocked the road to all vehicles. But they were able to escape by hitting the barricades again. We continued pursuing them while we called the Ile-Oluji junction that they should block the road solidly, but the drivers again escaped. But we later organized a complete blockade before the Akure garage in Ondo town, and we were able to apprehend them. They claimed to be coming to Akure, and the driver said somebody commissioned them from Katsina State, but he did not know the content of the bag filled with tiger nut. On opening the bags, we found some guns, rounds of ammunition, and also found under the seat about 500 types and sizes of daggers and poisonous jackknives cleverly concealed under the seats. When we asked them what they intended to do, they told us they were just given instructions to go, and further instructions will be given to them, he has said. Yet again, it is not the Nigerian police, it is not the army, it is the Áþøñ vigilante group that is doing this work. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Now, do you know what would have happened if these people were just like, we have chased them enough, let them go? Do you know it was because of they relented and they persisted. That is why these people were caught. They were still the same people who were caught. They were people who were coming from the northern region of the country, and they were coming down to only God knows where. Only God knew where their location was. Where their destination was. Sincerely, it was this same group that caught them. Why is this ringing in my ears now? Like these people are doing their job well, like very well. Like they have noted that the situation in the country is no longer wait, I am coming. It's no longer small. No, you don't. This one you take it by force. Kudos to them for doing the right thing. Oh. Kudos to them for not relenting in pursuance of these people. Kudos to them that finally they caught these people and they were meant to see what they have been carrying. Who knows how many have sneaked into the state without them noticing. This particular one, they should ensure they get information from them, following due source, and let the court of law take its due course on them. Touch to court and let them face the laws. Nigeria is what it is because of the impression you give. Charge and let's say the crime peddlers that will stop the process. Then press charges against such unscrupulous individuals. There are many ways to bring an arrogant person to justice in this age. I pray, sincerely, I pray that it happens. They are importing their Janjaweed terrorists all over Nigeria. People should wake up this time. Okay. There are people who will go and break the prison to free them and nothing will happen. Hey. Exactly how some were caught in just months back. They were well accompanied. The terrorist brothers did not agree. Did not allow us to hear what even Buhari. My goodness. This is very, very funny. But I tell you, this is not. Sincerely, it is not. Imagine that these people have passed and nobody watched them. Nobody saw them. Do you know what would have happened? You don't want to imagine. And sincerely, the same thing happened in the northwest and northeast and the north central. There would have been a repetition, but sincerely, thank God that they caught them. The thing is, they should not